Hello, everybody. This is Jason Reynolds with the Reynolds team of realtors here in beautiful Peterborough, Ontario. Today, I am bringing you a new video series that I'm really excited to share. Now, this video series is going to be helpful for anyone looking to make a move to Peterborough or anybody that is visiting here and just wants to get to know the city a little better. It could also be helpful for somebody who has heard about the city, but maybe doesn't know much about it and they want to explore it more just for fun. Either way, it's going to serve as a great reference for anyone who just wants to learn more about our city. Now, the series, is called Get to Know Peterborough. And what I do in these videos is I take you on a neighborhood by neighborhood tour of our city, going over some of the features and different amenities and some of the things that I like most about those areas. Now, before we get started of our tour, I wanted to mention a quick disclaimer. You're going to hear me mention house prices in this video. And what I want you to know is that this video was recorded in October of 2022. So the prices that you hear might not be relevant, especially if you are listening to this weeks, months, or years after it was recorded. So please keep that in mind if you're watching. I promise you that I'm not crazy. I know what I'm talking about for the most part. And if you want more information about the housing market that is up to date to the time that you are listening to this, let us know and we would be happy to help you. So the next thing I want to do before we start the actual tour is I want to share some interesting facts about Peterborough because, this is a very unique city. We are pretty special, and I mean that in the best of ways, I promise you. But Peterborough has a lot of history, and I think it's important that people know about it, okay? So the very first fact, in 1884, Peterborough was actually the first city in all of Canada to get electric streetlights. Now, I think that's pretty cool. Some people actually believe that this is why Peterborough is referred to as Electric City, whereas some people say that it's because we had a GE plant here for a long time before it closed in 2018. But either way, the name Electric City is still well known to locals today, and you'll see it in a lot of business monikers across the city. Fact number 2, at the time of construction, the Hunter Street Bridge, now that's the one that connects the downtown to East City and goes right in front of the the Quaker Oats plant. That bridge was the longest span of unreinforced concrete in Canada at the time of construction. Now, unreinforced concrete, I'm not sure that's something to be proud of, but the fact that it hasn't fallen down and it was built like 100 years ago, I guess it's probably fine. I drive over it every single day almost, and it hasn't fallen. So come and give it a try. I promise. I think I promise that it will not fall down. Okay, number 3. Peterborough's landscape was formed by glaciers over 10,000 years ago, which makes our city a real pain in the ass if you are a runner or if you like to ride your bicycle. Seriously, if you want a flat place to run, do not move here because Peterborough is hilly AF. You know what AF means. Seriously, we have Park Hill Road, we have Tower Hill Road, and then there's Armour Hill, which if you're from here, you know that that's where you go in the wintertime with your toboggan if you enjoy breaking your arm. But seriously, you have to try it. It's an awesome hill. Okay, last fun fact. Peterborough has 17 Tim Hortons restaurants, which at the time of this recording means there is one Tim's for every 4,954 people in the city. That's one of the highest number of Tim Hortons per capita in Canada, which means you'd think that the lineups would be smaller, but no, they're not. You'll still see people blocking traffic on Chemong Road every single morning just to get in line for their favorite addiction. And no matter which Tim's you choose in our city, the coffee is still going to taste like shit and the bagels are still going to be half toasted. But as much as I like to joke around, Peterborough really is a great place to live and raise a family. I've been here my entire life, and I can assure you that, as with every city, we do have our challenges, but what you'll find here is a really strong sense of community, really strong sense of pride, and great cultural diversity. So that's it for the introduction to our new series. Originally, I was going to cover this entire city in one video, which, thinking about it now, was really stupid because as I started making the first video, I was already 5 minutes in and I'm like, okay, there's no way people's attention spans can last this long. So we're going to break it up into an entire series. Okay. So keep watching for the first episode, which covers one of my favorite parts of the city, the North End. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe on your way out. We appreciate you all. Have an amazing day.